Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Miss Farah Hanum binti Abdul Manap. Okay, this is pleasure to meet you today. We appreciate your time with us today. Okay, we will start our interview now. Okay, Miss Farah,
Okay.
can you tell a bit about yourself?
Okay. Okay. My name is Farah Hanum binti Abdul Manap. Okay. I'm a second daughter from 5 siblings. And now I work as a cleanliness control engineer in the Shinetsu Malaysia in Shah Alam. Anything that
Okay. What do you think that a word that best describe you? A single word or what best describe you? A phrase maybe?
um to helper, I think. Because for me it make is for other people because I believe that whoever that relieve a believer distress of their distressful aspect in this world, then Allah will rescue him from the difficulty, right? So I try to my best to be to help others people, to make ease for the other people's with the benefits to others.
Inshallah, inshallah. So, Miss Farah, think what is unique about yourself? I mean, what differentiate you and your and others? What do you think
Unique,
unique?
unique. I try always to try to think positively for in everything that I face. I think the positive thinking is one of a unique thing for me. Right.
What do you consider your strength and weakness? Can you describe us?
Quite challenge this question. Strength. Strength is my strength is I am very flexible and responsible to what I have done. So in my job also I responsible to my job. Uh, and weakness. I think I have difficult to say no to others most of the time.
You're very special. So, mind to tell us when you develop your interest in this field, your work. I mean,
My work as a cleanliness control engineer. To be frank, when is after second month of after I selected to be a cleanliness control engineer, because actually in this company I start this job as a process engineer for 1 year. So as the position is control engineer, that time is empty and there's a new requirement from the customer and there's a start to expand. So then my boss, my leaders choose me to be the next person to to be the cleanliness control. Uh, and how? Because at first I love to be the process engineer more, right? So for me, how do I develop this interest? Because I think that life is easy and enjoyable if you start to accept and grateful in with whatever you have. So at first, I'm not really interested to be a cleanliness control because for me that time, be a process engineer is more interesting as I can deal with the machine more to hands on. I can repair everything because I'm more to business. Can more love to do the something with the hands, right. But after I start seeing this cleanliness control, cleanliness team, there's a more development and more new knowledge that we can get from this team. So it start to develop the interest because as a cleanliness engineer, in my company, I need to learn and I need to know almost everything about the process, from the clean room design, from the as a for the material itself, the process from the incoming to the finished good, and I learned how to deal with the other departments, other side, supplier and customer. So this uh, improve our myself itself actually.
Okay. So in the early time, you doesn't interested in the cleanliness control lah. So you started
because
the process.
uh, because I didn't know what is the cleanliness control. I think all of you also don't know what is the cleanliness control.
Yes.
We we always know process, manufacturing, right? Mechatronic, engineer, robotic, everything.
Uh,
So it's a new thing.
okay. So Miss Farah, I will continue with our question with your experience as a student. Okay. When you
Okay.
are university student, did you face any challenges in adapting to the surrounding in your university surrounding? Did you study at other state or something like that?
I think what I'm facing uh is the language barrier at first because I study in Monash University Malaysia. So totally everything is English and some lecturer is not from Malaysia. You know, right? The slang is different with us. How they pronounce the young middlers is different. I think I have a few months to understand is young middlers. Okay. And also my English also is not very excellent. It's just can speak, can understand a bit, right? So there's a language barrier lah to for me to understand the lectures.
Oh, okay. So how do you cope with these challenges? So did you watch stuff in English or did you ask other person advice?
How I cope? Actually, when you in the environment, right? You will forcefully to adapt it. So uh, actually, almost all of my class is only almost of my class only two Malay student. So you need to forcefully to speak English to when you communicate and just face it and open yourself to and be friend with others with the international student too, and then you can improve a bit your knowledge, your English, and you can more understand. And the best thing if when you be friend with others from the different background, you can see another angle view when you friend with them.
Uh, Miss Farah,
Okay.
talking about challenges that you face, have you ever thought to give up during your study? And what motivated you to rise again?
Uh, Sorry again.
Have you ever thought to give up during your study?
Oh, give up.
And what motivated you?
Not really, because the course I choose is what I choose. And for me, if you face any difficulty, that's we'll have the solution, right? So just face it.
Okay.
Don't need to give up.
Okay.
Okay,
So
Miss
me,
Farah.
Okay.
I want to ask, what's your undergraduate major relevant dengan your current job?
My undergraduate. Okay, not really.
What you study and what you do
Uh,
right now?
okay, not really, because I'm study same with you. I major in mechatronic engineering, but now I work as a
Wah.
chemical engineering.
uh,
But okay,
Oh.
for me as engineering student, right, the most important that you learn is how you manage how you is the problem solving management. So what what will you bring to the future, your career, to the life, right? So the most important in the problem solving is not really the end result, but on how your critical thinking, how you to have the solution, how your emotion to the problem, and how you react with the problem. So this one, I think, is the most thing that you need to learn, right? For engineering student, I think there's a lot of tasks, assignment, project, right?
May I know after you graduate, do you after you graduate, did you just apply for your job and you immediately get it, or how? Can you tell us about your path after your graduation?
I'm quite lucky because I got this job before I graduate, because I have the interview before the I still have I still wait for my result, the end result, the final result that time. So this is the first job, and until now I still here.
Miss Farah, in
Mm-hmm.
your student life, did you involve in extracurricular activities?
Yes. I play sport. I play futsal, karate, and also I was involved with the club, the IMEKI, the Monash Islamic Society.
Oh, okay. So, we would like to proceed to ask about your experience as a professional. So,
Okay.
what are your skill, technical, skill technical or your physical skill that help you the most at work?
Okay. Like I say previously, right? Engineering student learn problem solving. So when you there's a what you learn is not exactly what you were, right, but the skill to to solve the problem, you will use also in in your work. So you need to you have to teamwork. You need to brainstorm how to get the solution, right. That's the skill that help me in this career now.
Okay. So, did you agree that professional life and personal life should be separated? Like, because sometimes there are people out there that really like to combine their personal and professional life. What do you think?
My opinion, yes, there's a must be a work balance in your life, because we have a responsible, right. Not only the our job is our responsible, right? So we are the son, a daughter, and a friend, a pupil in community. So we do our job great, because there's a trust that Allah gives to us, right. So just do the great when you do your job, but still need to give some times for other things too. There's a emotional need, spiritual need that you need to for your life also.
So, Miss Farah, everyone
Okay.
has their pressure at work. So, how did you overcome your pressure at work? Mind to
Pressure,
share your
pressure at work. Yeah, of course there's a pressure. As a student also has a pressure, right?
Yes.
Okay. Two things. I think first is this is what my leader said to me. That's do not keep the stone alone in your hand, because every task and job there's a few person involved. So just share and discuss to them. Share with who related to this. Get the other opinions and work as a team. So you get more solution.
mm,
And second for me is, as a human we have the limitation, right. So our job is to do the best in everything what we do, but the end result is not our control. So let's Allah give the best to us. So then you will just do what you can do. no pressure for the end result.
Okay. What the challenging task that you face at your job? So what is the challenging about your job?
Challenging. I think there's always have a new customer requirement and highlighted issue. Sometimes we have a highlighted issue, right? So this one, when it's a new thing, you need to learn a new thing. You need to know the new thing. It's quite challenging. But when we face it, we can improve ourselves also.
Okay. So in this time of the MO, right? Does it affect your career, or does you need to work at home?
Oh, MCO.
MCO.
Not really affected because until now I still work in office.
uh, During your work and in the past 6 months, there is any difficult decision that you need to make?
No. I think that no,
No,
no really.
not really. Okay.
Uh,
So about your job, and what is the boring part of your job? Because
boring part, yeah.
Yes.
Boring part of my job.
yeah.
If you deal with the repeating issue, you deal with the repeating task, the same task a few times. I don't like the task repeating task. But like I say, there's always a new requirement, new thing to look into and improve myself. So I think sometimes there's very seldom that I have boring.
Okay. So, madam, sorry, miss. I would like to ask. Did you deal any annoying customer? How do you deal?
Yes. Any customer, yes. How I deal. Like I say, we do our best in the job, right? And just
Yeah.
because this one, this how we can improve how to deal with the other people. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of type of people.
Mm.
Yeah.
And for me, it's customer also is a person, is a people. So they also can understand us.
So, we like to proceed to the last part of our interview today. So, miss, who influenced you to enter this field of work? I mean, your profession now. Who influenced you the most? What influenced you?
Influence me. Okay, for the engineering field, I can say about the engineering field. During my childhood, to look into the in the engineering field because I always say he can do everything, repair everything. But because I thought previously the engineer is everything
The
do with
hands-on
all
thing,
right
right?
and can solve the and repair everything. So I want to be someone like that.
Okay.
But after I grow up, then I know that there's a different thing, little bit different between the technician and also the engineer. The engineer needs to know how to plan actually, not only the hands-on thing, but you need
Oh,
to do the hands-on to make you more understand about the process.
Sorry, sir. If you could do it all over again, would you walk the same path? No, like and so-
And you ask the enjoy my job. Yes, I enjoy I enjoy this job because I believe that what you get is the best for you. So just enjoy the job and just love the job first.
May I know Did your parents give you fully support? Because some parents want their child to be a doctor, to be scientist. So how about your parents? Did
My
they give you
parents,
full support?
they did not directly ask me to do the doctor or everything. But when I chose the mechatronic after SPM, right, my sister said my parents actually want me to be a doctor. At least one of the son or daughter be a doctor. But I think my parents just leave to all their son and daughter to choose what they want to do.
Uh,
So
So
that's good
they
lah.
just support what you choose. Yes.
Okay. In your opinion, has the youth work ethic changed in today's
Mhm.
workplace? Uh, has the
Again,
youth
sorry.
work ethic changed in today's
Okay.
workplace?
youth work.
Work ethic. I think this not about the youth ethic or what engineering. I think this is a individual ethic, work ethic. There's some youth who can do work good, and I know there's some complaint that youth cannot what to say tahan uh, cannot do the same job uh for a long time.
Uh,
But it's actually it's an individuality, not the youth.
okay. So, uh, Miss Farah. So, what kind
Okay.
of ethic that you see young people need to have in their personality to accept a future leader? I mean, what is the most kind of ethic that you personally think that people need?
Okay. Ethic for leaders that one.
Which for accept as a future leader.
Um, to be a leader, what I look into from my leader, what I learn from my leader is it's important to you to know how to manage the people and tasks actually. And for a leader, you need to have a strong motivation in yourself because if a leader cannot lead, have no motivation, there's a strong motivation, there's a you cannot lead the team. So as a leader,
Uh,
you need that, and you need to
okay.
manage the people
So,
because there's a few people in your team, right?
okay.
And so, what your advice if someone who is considering to join and want to come in your field?
In my way, I think in everything you do, you just love the job. You just grateful and love the job. Then you can do perform well in the job.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Farah, for your for your time today. Uh,
Okay.
this is a great interview. We learn a lot about your profession, about your personal life, about your life as a student. So, thank you for the great interview, for the great conversation. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day today. Thank you
Okay,
and
thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ha, how you like that?